As a father of a daughter who's 11, this discussion, although hard, excites me to think about what the future of her workplace is going to look like when she's our ages. And I think what's coming out of this is it's unfortunate, but it's also a really positive discussion that's going to be happening. I think coming into the fall sitting, I think Parliament Hill is going to be a very different place than maybe what it is now, and how this issue will continue throughout there.
I just retweeted something. I mean, I'm going beyond the issue a little bit, but in the UK Parliament, they just passed a law that gives new parents who are MPs the right to appoint a proxy to vote in Parliament on their behalf if they have parenting duties at that particular moment. And I tweeted out, why don't we have the same in Parliament? This is a workplace. It's a workplace. And to be hugging these hidebound rules, well, in 1648, they didn't do that. Well, guess what? That's no longer relevant. So I think there's a whole suite of things that we can look at to make sure that Parliament as a workplace is relevant, is secure, of course, that's what we're talking about, is modern, and that's how we can attract men, but more women. That's it's got to be a workplace.
It's only 27%, I believe, of MPs are women.
26, yeah, right.
26 or 27% women MPs right now in Parliament, and I think that's a major issue. And I think that the more women we bring in, the more we're going to see a system modernized to say, oh yeah, you know what, we do need a proxy vote. I need somebody to attend this for me because right now I'm on parenting duty, and why can't we do that?
Exactly.
And I think we could debate this all day, but what I do worry about is, and which is great, like I know you got a list of topics, but this is a really important one. But I think what Trisha said, I really like what Trish said, but what I worry about is, I've always been worried about facts and figures and saying, well, 27%, or we're good because 40% of our candidates are female. It's not just about finding a number or a figure or being able to say, we met quota or something. It's about changing the culture. So that's not saying 40% of our candidates are women or 27%, but it's about saying we've changed the culture, so we're attracting women, and whatever percentage that would be, it will work out in that way. Sometimes I worry that parties, in the quest to increase numbers and to look good on paper, will appoint candidates in ridings that aren't winnable, or put them in situations that they're not necessarily given the same credit or empowerment that other candidates might be, with the motive of being able to have a bigger number at the end of the day to throw in front of other parties. So it's got to be past just creating a number. And that's sort of what Mr. Clement said, which I agree with. It's changing the culture and making sure that we look at what it is about our parliamentary system that isn't appealing or allowing women to become more engaged, and changing that culture and letting the numbers fix themselves. But if it's just a numbers game, then it's too easy to fix. And
but
Trish,
the mention of the 27% isn't just about meeting a quota or what quota we need to meet. For me, it's about, that's proof, that number is proof. We need to be proactive. We have to go out there and we have to proactively try and get women more engaged with the political process. We have to welcome them into the political process, because right now it is not a space, and especially with what's going on, it's very discouraging, because the only way to get the culture and the system to change is to bring more women in. But you know what? Women aren't looking at this situation thinking, great, I can't wait to go to Parliament Hill.